Ladies and gentlemen, imagine waking up one day and realizing that everything society told you about success is a lie. You've checked all the boxes. A great job, a beautiful family, maybe even social media followers who admire you. But deep inside, there's still an emptiness. Sound familiar? That's because we've been conditioned to chase the wrong things. But what if I told you that true success is not measured by your bank account, job title, or how perfectly curated your life looks online? It's time to redefine success, not just for yourself, but for generations of women to come. In this conversation, we're going to strip away the world's version of success and uncover a new definition. One rooted in purpose, fulfillment, and impact. I'll share key truths that will empower you to break free from societal expectations and embrace a version of success that brings lasting joy and meaning. Trust me, this is not just another motivational talk. By the time we're done, you won't just hear about success. You'll feel empowered to live it on your own terms. So stay with me, because this message is going to challenge you, inspire you, and most importantly, set you free. Success is often defined by material achievements, how much money you earn, the car you drive, the size of your house, or the title you hold at work. These are the standards that society constantly flashes before us, suggesting that if we just reach these goals, we'll be happy and fulfilled. But the truth is, success is much deeper than what we own or how impressive our resume looks. True success is about living a life of purpose, fulfillment, and when women chase only external markers of success, they often find themselves exhausted, unfulfilled, and wondering why happiness still feels so far away. Society's definition of success is built on a shallow foundation because it ignores the things that matter most: your values, relationships, and sense of purpose. Achieving a big salary is wonderful, but what does it matter if you're constantly stressed and have no time to enjoy your family? Having a prestigious job title is impressive, but what if it leaves you feeling empty because it doesn't align with your passion? True success begins when you define it for yourself. It requires stepping back and asking, what really matters to me? What kind of life do I want to build? And how do I want to impact others? For some women, success might mean raising confident, compassionate children and creating a nurturing home environment. For others, it might mean leading a business that positively transforms the community. And for someone else, it could be dedicating time to meaningful volunteer work or creative pursuits. Success doesn't fit into a single box because we all have unique callings and purposes. When you focus on living a life of purpose and impact, everything changes. Your decisions become clearer because you're guided by what truly matters. You no longer waste time chasing things that don't align with your values. Instead, you invest your time and energy into pursuits that bring joy, meaning, and a sense of accomplishment. This doesn't mean you won't strive for career advancement or financial growth, but those things become a byproduct of living with purpose, not the sole definition of success. It's also important to recognize that success is not static. It evolves as you grow and your priorities shift. What defines success for you in your 20s might look very different in your 40s or 50s. and that's okay. The key is to continually reassess and align your goals with your values and purpose. Women have a unique opportunity to lead this conversation and challenge outdated definitions of success. When we embrace a more holistic view of success, we not only set ourselves free, but also inspire future generations to do the same. Imagine a world where young girls grow up knowing that they are not defined by societal expectations, but by their ability to live purpose-driven, impactful lives. True success is not about how much you own or how high you climb. It's about how deeply you live and how much light you bring to the world. So let's break free from the narrow definitions that limit us and step boldly into a new understanding of success. One that empowers women to live fully, authentically, and purposefully. Because that is the kind of success that lasts. In today's world, women are often celebrated for how much they give to their families, their careers, their communities, and everything in between. Society has long praised women who juggle multiple responsibilities, sometimes at the cost of their own health and well-being. But here's the truth. Burnout and exhaustion are not signs of success. True success includes balance, peace, and a commitment to prioritizing personal well-being. The idea that women must sacrifice themselves to be successful is not only outdated but also harmful. A woman who constantly pushes herself to the brink eventually runs out of energy, joy, and inspiration. When you're physically and emotionally drained, it's nearly impossible to fulfill your purpose or give your best to the people you love. This is why balance is essential. It allows you to sustain your efforts, remain creative, and thrive in all aspects of life. Balance doesn't mean that everything is perfectly divided into equal parts. It's about being intentional with your time, setting boundaries, and recognizing that sometimes certain aspects of life will need more attention than others. For example, there may be seasons when your career requires more focus and other times when your family needs your full presence. Balance means learning to adapt while ensuring that your well-being remains a priority. Prioritizing personal well-being starts with recognizing the importance of self-care. Unfortunately, many women feel guilty about taking time for themselves, as though it's selfish or indulgent. But self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. When you invest in your spiritual, mental, and physical health, you equip yourself to handle challenges with resilience and to show up fully for others. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Rest, prayer, exercise, and moments of joy are essential components of a balanced life. Boundaries are another critical aspect of achieving balance. Many women find it difficult to say no, fearing they will disappoint others or miss out on opportunities. But saying no to the wrong things is what allows you to say yes to the right things. Setting clear boundaries helps protect your time, energy, and peace. It empowers you to focus on what truly matters and avoid becoming overwhelmed by unnecessary commitments. Achieving balance also involves redefining your expectations of yourself. Perfection is an impossible standard that leads to frustration and guilt. Success is not about doing everything perfectly. It's about doing the right things with love, purpose, and intention. When you release the pressure to be perfect, you give yourself the freedom to enjoy life and make meaningful progress without constantly feeling like you're falling short. Finally, remember that balance looks different for everyone. What works for one woman may not work for another. The key is to listen to your own needs and create a life rhythm that supports your well-being and purpose. There's no one-size-fits-all formula for balance, and that's okay. Women who prioritize balance and well-being become examples of sustainable success. They show others that it's possible to live a fulfilling, impactful life without burning out. When you take care of yourself, you become a source of strength and inspiration for those around you. True success includes living a life where you can thrive, not just survive. And that starts by giving yourself permission to prioritize your well-being without apology. One of the greatest traps women fall into is the habit of comparing themselves to others, whether it's on social media, at work, or within social circles. Comparison has a way of stealing joy and creating unnecessary pressure. Society amplifies this issue by presenting an unrealistic picture of what success should look like. Women are bombarded with images and messages that suggest they need to have it all. An impressive career, a picture-perfect family, flawless beauty, and a glamorous lifestyle to be considered successful. But the truth is, comparison kills individuality, joy, and purpose. Every woman is on a unique journey, and trying to measure your success against someone else's achievement is a recipe for frustration and disappointment. What works for one person may not work for you, and that's perfectly okay. You have your own gifts, calling, and path that are distinct from anyone else's. Embracing this truth is liberating because it allows you to celebrate your progress without feeling inadequate. It's important to recognize that social media often portrays only the highlight reels of people's lives. The polished photos and curated posts rarely show the struggles, sacrifices, and challenges that go on behind the scenes. Comparing your everyday reality to someone else's filtered version of success is not only unfair to yourself, but also misleading. When you stop comparing, you can focus on what truly matters: your purpose, growth, and well-being. Breaking free from comparison requires a shift in mindset. Instead of seeing other women's successes as a threat, learn to see them as inspiration. Celebrate their achievements, knowing that their victories do not diminish your own potential. There is enough success and opportunity for everyone, and lifting each other up creates a culture of empowerment and support. When women celebrate one another, they become stronger together. Another important step in overcoming comparison is defining success for yourself. What does a meaningful and fulfilling life look like to you? It may not involve climbing the corporate ladder or gaining thousands of social media followers, and that's okay. Maybe success for you is nurturing a loving family, pursuing a creative passion, or making a positive impact in your community. By setting your own standards based on your values and goals, you free yourself from the pressure to conform to society's expectations. Gratitude is also a powerful antidote to comparison. When you focus on the blessings and accomplishments in your own life, big or small, you cultivate a sense of contentment and peace. Gratitude shifts your perspective from what you lack to what you have, reminding you that your journey is valuable and worth celebrating. Finally, remember that life is not a race or a competition. Your journey is uniquely yours, and it unfolds at its own pace. Sometimes the greatest growth happens during seasons of waiting or challenges. Trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it should, and have faith in your ability to navigate it with strength and grace. By breaking free from comparison and embracing your unique journey, you reclaim your joy and confidence. You become a woman who is not defined by external expectations, but by a deep sense of purpose and authenticity. And that is the true measure of success. Living a life that reflects who you are, not who society tells you to be. Leadership is often misunderstood as having a high-ranking title, managing a large team, or sitting at the top of an organization. While these are traditional forms of leadership, they are not the only ones. True leadership is not about authority, it's about influence. And every woman, regardless of her job title or role, has the power to be a leader by positively impacting the lives of those around her. Leadership is about inspiring, guiding, and uplifting others, whether in the workplace, at home, or within your community. Women are natural leaders, even if they don't always recognize it. Think about the mother who nurtures and shapes the next generation, teaching her children values that will guide them throughout their lives. Or the friend who offers support and wisdom during tough times. Or the woman in the office who motivates her colleagues with kindness, encouragement, and innovative ideas. These are all forms of leadership that are just as valuable as holding a formal position of power. One of the most powerful aspects of leadership through influence is that it creates a ripple effect. When you lead by example, others are inspired to do the same. Your actions, words, and attitude can have a profound impact on those around you, even when you don't realize it. This type of leadership is authentic and genuine because it comes from a place of care, purpose, and service rather than a desire for control or recognition. It's important to understand that influence doesn't require a spotlight or a grand stage. Often, the most impactful leadership happens in quiet, everyday moments. It could be mentoring a younger colleague, encouraging someone who is struggling, or speaking up for what's right in a meeting. These seemingly small acts of leadership can have a lasting impact on individuals and even entire communities. Women sometimes hesitate to step into leadership roles because they feel they need to have all the answers or meet a certain standard of perfection. But true leadership is not about being perfect. It's about being authentic, compassionate, and willing to serve. People are drawn to leaders who are genuine and relatable, not those who pretend to have it all together. When you lead with humility and authenticity, you create an environment where others feel empowered to grow and contribute. Another key aspect of leadership through influence is collaboration. Women naturally excel at building relationships and fostering teamwork, which are essential qualities for effective leadership. By valuing and encouraging diverse perspectives, women can create inclusive spaces where innovation and progress thrive. Leadership is not about being the loudest voice in the room. It's about listening, connecting, and bringing out the best in others. As women redefine leadership, they break down outdated stereotypes that limit what it means to lead. They show the world that leadership is not just about authority. It's about service, empathy, and positive influence. And when women step confidently into their role as leaders, they pave the way for future generations to do the same. The world needs women who are willing to lead with courage, compassion, and purpose. Your influence, no matter how big or small, has the power to transform lives and make a difference. So don't wait for a title or permission. Start leading where you are with what you have. because that's where true leadership begins. Success is often portrayed as a destination, a place you arrive at after years of hard work, sacrifice, and achievement. Society tends to paint a picture of success as a fixed moment in time when you've reached the pinnacle of your career, accumulated wealth, or achieved widespread recognition. But this view is misleading and limiting. True success is not a final destination, but an ongoing journey of growth, learning, and fulfillment. When women redefine success as a continuous journey, they open themselves up to limitless possibilities and experiences. Viewing success as a journey means that every step, no matter how big or small, matters. It shifts the focus from simply reaching a goal to appreciating the process of getting there. This perspective allows women to celebrate progress rather than waiting for a single milestone to feel accomplished. Every challenge overcome, skill learned, and relationship built along the way, when you embrace the journey, you realize that success is not just about the destination, it's about who you become along the way. One of the beautiful aspects of this mindset is that it removes the pressure to have everything figured out immediately. Life is full of twists, turns, and unexpected detours. Sometimes what seems like a setback is actually a stepping stone to greater success. Viewing success as a journey allows women to approach these moments with resilience and curiosity rather than frustration. You begin to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than as failures. Another important element of embracing success as a journey is the value of learning and adaptability. The world is constantly changing, and true success requires a willingness to evolve and grow. Women who are open to learning new skills, exploring different opportunities, and adapting to change are better equipped to navigate the complexities of life and work. This mindset not only leads to personal fulfillment, but also positions women as valuable and forward-thinking leaders in their fields. Success as a journey also emphasizes the importance of purpose and fulfillment. When you are solely focused on reaching a specific destination, it's easy to lose sight of why you're pursuing that goal in the first place. But when you view success as an ongoing process, you remain connected to your passions and purpose. You find joy and meaning in the work you do, the relationships you build, and the lives you impact. This perspective also helps women define success on their own terms. Society may have its definitions, but when you see success as a journey, you have the freedom to create a path that aligns with your values, dreams, and unique strengths. You no longer feel the need to conform to someone else's standards. Instead, you become the author of your own story, choosing what success looks like for you. Finally, viewing success as a journey fosters gratitude and contentment. When you appreciate the small victories and lessons along the way, you cultivate a sense of fulfillment that isn't dependent on reaching a single endpoint. You learn to be present in the moment and find joy in the process. Success is not a one-time achievement. It's a lifelong journey filled with growth, learning, and impact. When women embrace this truth, they unlock a life of purpose, resilience, and continuous fulfillment. The journey itself becomes a source of joy and accomplishment, and that is a success worth celebrating. Empowering other women is one of the most significant and impactful ways to redefine success. In a world where competition often overshadows collaboration, Choosing to uplift and support other women creates a powerful ripple effect that benefits everyone. True success is not just about personal achievements. It's about lifting others as you rise. When women come together, share knowledge, and encourage one another, they create a network of strength, innovation, and inspiration that can transform communities and industries. There is an unfortunate narrative that suggests women must compete with one another for limited opportunities. This scarcity mindset fosters division and insecurity, preventing women from reaching their full potential. But the truth is that success is not a pie with only so many slices to go around. There is enough room for everyone to thrive. And when women support each other, they collectively create even more opportunities. Empowering other women begins with acknowledging and celebrating their achievements. Instead of seeing someone else's success as a threat, view it as evidence that success is possible for you too. When you celebrate another woman's win, you strengthen her confidence and build a culture of mutual encouragement. This positivity and support become contagious, fostering an environment where women are inspired to aim higher and push past their limitation. Mentorship is a powerful way to empower other women. Sharing your experiences, lessons, and insights can make a world of difference to someone who is navigating challenges you've already faced. Mentorship doesn't always have to be formal. Sometimes it's as simple as offering advice over coffee or being available for a conversation when someone needs guidance. The impact of mentorship goes beyond just professional growth. It builds meaningful connections and instills confidence in women who might otherwise doubt themselves. Advocacy is another vital aspect of empowering women. Use your voice and influence to highlight the talents and contributions of women around you, especially in spaces where they may be overlooked or undervalued. This can be as simple as speaking up in meetings to ensure a woman's idea is acknowledged, or recommending a talented colleague for an opportunity. Advocacy amplifies women's voices and ensures that their work is recognized and valued. Empowering other women also involves creating safe and inclusive spaces where they can share their experiences, ideas, and aspirations without fear of judgment. Psychological safety is crucial for fostering creativity, innovation, and growth. When women feel supported and valued, they are more likely to take risks, share bold ideas, and contribute meaningfully to their environments. It's important to remember that empowering other women is not limited to professional settings. In families, social circles, and communities, women have the opportunity to uplift one another by being a source of encouragement and strength. Simple acts of kindness, genuine compliments, and being present during difficult times can have a profound impact. Empowering other women is not just a noble act, it is a responsibility. Each time you lift another woman, you pave the way for future generations to walk with confidence and purpose. You create a culture where women are not defined by limitations, but by their potential. And when women stand together, they become an unstoppable force for change, progress, and success. True success is not measured by what you achieve alone. It's measured by how many others you empower along the way.